Well, that's...
Huh?
Hey! Could it be... Weird!
Of course.
Hey!
Huh?
Going to... Hey!
Yeah, that's right.
Huh? You right.
Huh?
Hmm. Huh? What? Then...
You know?
Huh?
Yeah.
But... Hey!
So.
I see.
Yeah, but...
Bedtimer sign! Rise and shiner sign!
This is an announcement!
It is now 8 a.m. Ah! So long, farewell!
Uh, um...
Hey.
You're right.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, I see. Bitch!
Huh?
You know. Fuck all y'all.
Please, Mew. I really want to get out of here with everyone. And to do that, I need your help. So, please, I'm begging you.
Kaede,
Shuichi?
I'm begging you too. We could really use your help, Mew.
What the hell?
Quit bowing to me. No, I won't stop. I'm gonna stay like this until you say you'll do it, Mew. I'll do it for however long.
Who the hell uses bowing as a threat? Fine, I'll do it.
What? Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That's...
Trashy skank!
Huh?
Huh? 'Cause Gonta gentleman.
I see.
Huh? Sorry.
No.
Hey! But...
Huh?
But...
Yeah.
Ah!
Yaha! Yoo-hoo! Hey,
Oh. That's a shame.
Don't you get it?
huh?
Kill me.
Remember, The look on his face when we caught him, I can still see it even now. He stared at me, like he hated me more than anything else in the world. Later, I heard that he murdered the victim to get revenge for his family. The victim was abusive. They drove the culprit's relative to suicide. People told me the culprit was right to do what he did. The victim deserved it, but I led the police right to him. Of course he hated me.
That's not true.
You're right. I'm... I'm... Kaede?
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up. A pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Clair de Lune by Debussy. It's a soothing song that You noticed, huh? Yeah, but I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I'm glad you're here with me, Shud. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up. You give me the courage I need to take on them. So please, be more confident. I believe in you. So you should definitely believe in yourself.
Okay, I'll try. I don't know if I can, but...
Yep, that's a promise. Yeah, that's right.
Huh?
Huh? You know? Right? Huh?
Could it be...
Jeez.
Ah!
Huh? Kaito?
Why? No. No.
Huh?
That's true. Oh! That's it! All right.
Yeah.
Got it.
Right!
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay. Are you serious?
Sneak attack!
All right.
Ah, jeez. Oh, Rantaro?
What in the world? What the hell's going on? What happened? Ah!
Well,
That's true.
A body has been discovered! Everyone, please gather in the library. Oh, I'm glad.
huh?
All right.
Leave it to me!
Huh?
I'll do it!
Stop it.
Is all that remains of a once
Leave it to me!
Could it?
Hey.
Hey now! Hey!
Huh? Huh?
Right?
Huh?
Yeah. Huh? Hi. This isn't cosplay of the spiky-headed underling of a species, Cospox. An allergic reaction that happens when I dress up as this is the price for my power.
Okay, I get it. Change out of my...
What happened?
Yeah. You're right. Right?
What? Where in...
Huh?
I knew it.
I see. If so...
Sorry.
No.
Oh.
Could it be?
I see. Do you understand?
Huh?
Yeah.
Ah.
If so...
By the way,
I don't get it.
It seems as if...
However...
I do not...
All right. It's time for what you've planned.
Huh? Huh?
Psycho!
Now then, during the trial, you'll vote correctly. I'll punish everyone besides the... Also, refusing to vote will result in your death. So you better vote for someone. Now let's get this crazy...
So, it's starting, huh?
Oh man, I haven't been in a trial in like forever.
Oh, so you have experience?
Yeah, since I'm a leader of evil and stuff. I've done a lot of bad.
So, what are we supposed to do? Where do we even start?
Gonta never done trial before. Not...
First, let's breathe in. And no pushing, no running, no talking.
But communication is the foundation.
We should not worry about our procedure. Especially, each of us will be serving as a potential culprit, lawyer, prosecutor, and jury member. Let us proceed with that in mind.
Then might I offer the first topic?
Don't fucking get ahead of us.
Calm down.
Atua has spoken. I'm a good...
I'll begin the conversation then. There's something I found curious. Why, I wonder, didn't the culprit take advantage of the first blood perk?
I thought that was strange too.
I bet they just wanted to do a class trial real bad.
Then Monokuma's the culprit. The doy. Because this whole class trial was hit. Booyah!
Wait, is it even possible for Monokuma to be the culprit?
Of course not.
Even if you can't, it's a different story for the person controlling you, right?
Hmm?
Is it possible that the mastermind controlling Monokuma killed Rantaro?
Mastermind?
I don't know any mastermind.
Never heard of...
Don't play dumb with me. Who's the mastermind control?
The mastermind, huh? Odds are, it's
It's Keebly over here. Everyone else...
Does everyone really
We'll get to the bottom of...
Before we determine the mastermind, we must uncover the
Then we could start by determining this. Let's take a closer look at the circle.
Gonta agrees with Shuichi. After all, Shuichi is ultimate detective.
Then let us start by reviewing the...
Rantaro's body was found just before the time limit, right?
He was killed in the library.
Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him.
What was he even doing in the library anyway?
He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door. That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing!
Rantaro's body was found just before the time limit, right?
He was killed in the library. Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him. What was he even doing in the library anyway? He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason.
Because he knew about
The hidden door.
That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing!
Rantaro's body was found
Just before the time limit, right?
He was killed in the library.
Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him. What was he even doing in the library anyway? He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door.
That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing!
No, that's wrong. Wait a minute. I don't think Rantaro was the mastermind.
Huh?
Because Rantaro didn't have the card key to open the hidden... You'd think the mastermind would have...
Perhaps the culprit took the card key after killing Rantaro.
But none of the pictures show Rantaro holding the card key.
Also, if the mastermind had died there, this killing game would have already ended.
You are correct. The possibility of him being the mastermind is quite low.
Then how Rantaro know about Hidden Door?
Maybe he stumbled across it in the library. You know, like how Shuichi did?
Or maybe the mastermind told him about it.
What? Why would the mastermind tell him that?
To lure Rantaro to the library and kill him.
Does that mean the culprit and the mastermind are one and the same?
It's very likely the mastermind knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap.
The mastermind knew about our trap this whole time?
This case may have become the perfect crime, thanks to your hidden cameras. The mastermind knew about your trap and exploited it to commit their crime.
So after the mastermind lured Rantaro and murdered his ass, they used Kaede and Puichi's hidden cameras to arrange the...
Did they really take advantage of our trap, though?
Is this really the perfect crime? Are we in an unsolvable mystery? I guess this is a dead end.
Wait, don't give up that easily. We already know the culprit is the mastermind. We gotta work together to find the mastermind. Then we can end this killing game.
You yap about teamwork and all that. But you still think one of us is the mastermind.
Yes, and I know that's a horrible thought. But that's why I want to end all the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb I'll even use this class trial to do that.
Kaede.
Wow, looks like you're determined to face even a cold, hard truth. Then here it comes! The cold, hard truth.
Huh?
I already figured out who killed Rantaro.
What?
Why are you surprised?
'Cause if he's right, that would make this the fastest class trial to date!
How fast was the previous record?
Real fast, let me tell you.
He was like a leaf on the wind.
Oh yeah, I guess now he's what?
Yeah, I think about him this time of year too.
The way he soared through the enemy fleet, all badass! Just to die like a little punk. Shut it, you weirdos! This isn't a... Kokichi, are you serious about knowing who the culprit...
Yup. So...
No shit! That's why they're not in any of the pictures. So who is...
So whoever knew about the hidden cameras is the culprit.
So who the hell is...
It's you!
What?
You made the cameras used for the trap, right? Obviously, whoever made the
Before breakfast was the only time someone would be able to sneak by.
What the hell brought this on all of a sudden? I just designed the cameras. I didn't know they'd get set up in the library.
If someone asked me to make cameras, I'd totally ask what they were.
How come you never asked what the cameras were for? Huh? Huh? I pulled an all-nighter making them, and afterward just sort of passed out.
You're getting awfully worked up. Look at you. You're sweating.
I'm always wet. I'm just feeling extra sensitive, like these big boobs of mine. For someone so aggressive, you're kind of a wimp, huh, Mew? Come on! Throw me off the hook already. Do you want money? Is that it?
Your pathetic excuses are consistent with those of a common male, Chris.
Why don't you just admit it already? You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
No way! That's not possible!
So you knew nothing about the trap in the library?
I'm telling you, I had no idea. Not like it matters. Because I never went to the library, okay?
Admit it already!
You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
So you knew nothing
about the trap in the library? Not like it matters. Library, okay? I agree with that.
I don't think Mew went to the basement either. Right, Kyo?
Of course she didn't. Miu was in the dining hall during the murder. I saw her there while dining on what I thought would be my last supper.
The pasta on the menu tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake.
Don't feel bad for her. She got to eat her tasty grandkid on his birthday.
That's too sad to make sense.
That's Pops for you.
So there you have it. Miu's alibi.
You fucking slug! Why didn't you say so? Good job, Kaede. Guess I shouldn't have judged you by your lackluster rack. What Gilgamesh-level condescension? But which Grail War are you from?
Wow, another reference we don't get. You must be a hardcore loser.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my hobbies just sort of slip in. Hey, don't be acting all cocky, Kokichi. You put my ass in the hot seat earlier. How about you just keep your fucking mouth?
What? That was really uncalled for. I only said that to find the culprit. You're so mean! Okay, I feel a lot better now.
Cool your jets, kid.
Tsumugi and Kirumi were both in the dining hall as well.
We can dismiss those four as potential culprits if they were to...
No, not the entire time. At one point, Tsumugi went to the...
Oh, so you brought that up after. It's true. I went to the...
Oh? Did I hear that right? Excellent! I was waiting for this moment. I'm getting so Ew! Why?
Did you take a firm dump? Or was it a soft one?
Why are you assuming she was dropping...
But I really did just go to the restroom, not the basement, you know? Also, I don't think I was there long enough to be suspicious.
You're the ultimate cosplayer, though. You could have just disguised yourself as someone else while you were out.
Disguised? No, I don't do disguises.
I don't think that's possible, and I know the reason why.
I get it!
Tsumugi can only cosplay as fictional characters.
That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place. Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable. It's so unforgivable that I break out in cospox if I even attempt it.
Yeah, the cospox was pretty gross.
I see. If that's the case, then there's no way you could have been in disguise. Sorry about that, Tsumugi. I just thought it was something to check.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it at all.
Aw, Tsumugi is so nice. She's way better than Mew.
Well, fuck you too!
Getting back on topic, we now have alibis for the people in...
So we know that Kirumi, Tsumugi, Mew, and Kyo can't be the culprit.
Congratulations to the four of you. You can all leave now.
Can they?
So what about the swines who went to the basement? They're all suspicious, right?
Which of us went to the basement?
Well, when Shuichi and I were on lookout, we saw... Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rantaro. So 7 people in total.
So the culprit is among those 7?
But of course!
Why are you laughing? That includes you too?
Why not torture the truth out of them? It would be the quickest method.
Wait, please! No torture! My tolerance for pain is actually really, really low. I'll tell you everything! Anything!
Please just tell us what happened.
If the culprit is among that group, then wouldn't Maki be the most suspicious? Just look at her. She could definitely kill...
Stop being so stupid. The culprit could easily be anyone, like Kaito.
What are you talking about? There's no way I'm the culprit!
Who's the culprit?
Gonta is gentleman. Gentlemen not hurt people.
It's not me either. Murder sounds like way too much work. I have an alibi.
Who's the culprit for... We need to calm down. If everyone talks all at once, then we can't discuss that...
It's alright, Kaede. We just need to listen to every... You can do this.
I only went because I was invited. Why don't you ask the shady guy who...
What? You mean me? But I just said it wasn't me!
Don't thrust the blame onto me! You degenerate males and your thrusting! Ugh.
I'm not a bad girl, really. If you don't believe me, ask my mommy. Really? I have an alibi. I'm not the culprit, too.
I have an alibi. I would never punch a foe for
Atua is always watching me.
a true Aikido master
Atua?
would never do
Who's that
something
talking about me? We're having a strategy meeting together, remember? Rentaro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
wooden swords.
Robot? Like Kibo? None of us there could have killed him.
I'll prove my innocence to you guys. I would never punch a foe for
Atua is always watching in the basement.
a true Aikido master
Atua?
would never do
Who's
something
that? Talking about me? We're having a strategy meeting together, remember? Rentaro's the only one who left in the middle of it. Robot?
I hear it! Wait a minute, Kaito. Wasn't there someone else who disappeared other than Rent? That idiot already forgot. Gonta also left during the strategy meeting.
Yeah, he locked himself up in the 8th. Hey, wait a sec!
Is that right, Gonta?
Yes. Gonta watched Bug Movie to fill Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma.
Were you trying to imagine yourself as a huge mantis with swords for hands?
Oh, come on! How is looking at Bug supposed to put you in a fighting mood?
Ah, terrible idea. Like putting ketchup on a hot dog.
But why did you lock the door?
'Cause Gonta need focus. Everyone's...
Because you don't have an alibi.
Oh, Gonta just... Okay, Gonta will get alibi. Just tell Gonta where to...
The way this debate is going... Gonta, please understand that in order to reveal...
But Gonta not...
You just have to tell everyone why...
If you're not the culprit and we all vote for you, then we're dead too. Our lives are riding on your word. You got this.
Okay, Gonta will try. For everyone's sake.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Cut it out, you fucking Bob!
Gonta not culprit! 'Cause to leave Abe's room, Gonta must walk through game room where friends are. To even reach hallway.
If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library.
AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a door facing the hallway, too.
The sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct?
With that sliding door, you can quickly go in and out of the library.
Then he got past the camera somehow and killed Rantaro.
It's not settled. Gonta not culprit. Gonta not culprit. Because to leave AV room, Gonta must walk through game room where friends are. To even reach hallway. If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library. AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a door facing the hallway, too. The sliding door
Across from the rear
entrance, correct? With that sliding door.
Gonta not culprit! 'Cause to leave AV room, Gonta must walk through game room where friends are.
To even reach hallway. If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library. AV room's got
more than one entrance.
So,
There should
have been a door facing the hallway, too. The sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct? With that sliding door...
No, that's wrong! It's not possible to use the sliding door.
You saying I'm wrong? You got a lot of ass to be contradicting me. Did you mean to say sass? I am think you left out an S.
The sliding door always jams. You're only able to open it a crack. The only part of your body that will be able to go through is your arm.
And there was no indication of the door being forced. There was dust on the track.
In other words, the chance they came out the sliding door is 0.
I see. So, I made a mistake.
It's not that rare for you to make a mistake. Your entire existence is a mistake.
Vicious little...
If Gonta couldn't use the sliding door, then in order to get to the library...
He'd have to go through the game room, but I didn't see him at all.
See? Gonta tell you he not culprit.
No, we cannot confirm.
Eh?
My apologies, Gonta. I do not mean to put you on the spot like this, but because I promised to do my best, I will fulfill that responsibility.
Are you saying Gonta could...
There is the possibility that Gonta killed Rantaro from the AV room.
From the AV room?
Oh-ho! I didn't know that was a possibility.
Not only could he have killed Rantaro from the AV room, but also... he would not appear in any of the pictures from the cameras placed...
Whoa! Perfect! But wait, then how did Gonta kill him? Well, it's obvious to this glamorous girl genius. But maybe explain for these dimwits.
First, I will explain the layouts of both the AV room and the library. The sliding door in the AV room faces the rear door of the library. Because of this, it is possible for Gonta to have killed Rantaro while he was in the...
But how, though?
In order for the murder to take place, the rear door of the library must be opened.
Wait a sec. Isn't that impossible? The AV room's sliding door doesn't open, so you can't get into the...
If you cannot enter the hallway, how would you open the rear door to the library?
Although you cannot fit your whole... It would be possible if you used a particular item in the AV...
I get it! Is it the projector screen?
That is correct. You can make a long pole if you roll up the... It would be possible to reach the library door with it. If you use the rolled-up screen to reach the library's rear door, then you can open it. The screen itself...
If you open the library door, the camera would take your...
Actually, the camera wouldn't be triggered just by opening the door.
Shuichi and Kaede's pictures were like that as well. The shutter only went off once someone set foot into the room.
Okay, so it was possible to open the library. Gonta still...
Gonta did not enter the library. Yes, the act of throwing a shot put ball could lead one to use it as a...
Even if a person couldn't fit through the space, a shot put ball certainly would.
Rantaro's body was across from the AV room sliding door as well. As long as the...
And that shot put ball was pretty heavy.
Did you forget already? Gonta easily picked up the heavy manhole cover. It would definitely be feasible for him to throw a shot put ball at his target.
Yep, a walking, talking Roomba can't compare to a mighty beast like Gonta.
That Roomba remark is probably not about me.
Well, Gonta, can you throw a shot put ball from that distance?
Yes, probably.
You're too honest, Gonta. You're so cool, Gonta. You could be the ultimate shot putter.
Well, I've heard enough. Gonta's the
Wait! Gonta never hurt anyone! Not even insect! Gonta telling truth! Gentlemen never tell lies!
Well, there you have it. What do you guys think?
I would like to believe him, but without evidence, we cannot.
So we agree, Gonta's the culprit!
Gonta not culprit! Honest!
A typical degenerate male excuse.
Rantaro's corpse and the AV room door do line up with one another. There are no obstacles in the way. If one opens the door of the library...
No, that's wrong! It would have been impossible for Gonta to have thrown that shot from the AV room. Because there was an obstacle between Rantaro and Gonta.
Obstacle?
The moving bookcase. When Rantaro was killed.
Yup, that's our evidence. The bookcase door was open when he was killed. I get it! It's in this picture. Here. These two pictures were taken by the camera facing the moving bookcase.
These photos were taken moments before Rantaro was killed.
The bookcase door is completely open here, and then it closes automatically. So by the time we entered the library, before Rantaro was killed, the bookcase door was open. Even if Gonta did throw the shot, it would have hit the bookcase instead.
I see. Well, that pretty much shuts the book on that theory, then.
If that's true, then there's no possibility that Gonta is the culprit.
What? Why are you making this so complicated? Just be the culprit.
Sorry.
I don't think you need to apologize.
Yeah, that's right. A man shouldn't apologize, so...
I should be the one to apologize. I am sorry for accusing you, Gonta.
No, Gonta understand. 'Cause we gotta find culprit.
Well said! For a degenerate male, you're actually pretty reasonable.
Ugh, I hate this sentimental...
Why's that? It's nice when everyone gets...
Are you stupid or something? I can't stand people having a good time!
Daddy's too evil to feel ashamed for...
We could learn a lot from him.
Don't mind me. I'm not actually taking notes. I'm placing bets on race.
I'm jonesing for a leaf.
It's good that Gonta's in the clear, but don't break out the confetti just yet. We're out of suspects now. On top of that, we still don't even know how Rantaro died.
So we only know what the weapon is? How are we supposed to find the mastermind?
We know the murder weapon is the shot put ball. But where did the...
I think it was from the warehouse. I saw track and field.
Then anyone would have been able to obtain it.
What's wrong, Shuichi?
Huh?
Ah! How do we find this darn culprit now?
Hey, culprit! Quit hiding! Just be a man and fess up already!
We don't even know if they're a guy or not. Or if they're even human.
Are you referring to me?
Don't worry, you guys. We're one step closer to the truth, so don't... Try to remember what happened. We can find more clues left by the mastermind.
Clues? What kind of clue?
Like, if Rantaro was deceived by the mastermind and went to the library, maybe somebody saw Rantaro having a suspicious conversation with someone. It would be a good idea to figure out who knew about our trap. Either way, anything you guys remember might be able to help with the case.
Yes! But... are you sure the culprit is also the mastermind?
Huh? Yeah, I think so.
Then what Atua just told me about how the culprit entered the library is correct. Huh? Oh, that's right. Only I can hear the voice of Atua. Then I will speak on Atua's behalf, as his prophet. If the culprit is the mastermind, they could have entered the library while avoiding the cameras.
You serious? There's a way to do that?
Super serious, brother.
Your Atua sounds like a shady weirdo.
Atua says I should continue explaining on his behalf. Yep, ha ha ha! Only Atua knows the truth behind this incident! Culprit was hiding in the library the whole time. Before Kaede and Shuichi even placed the cameras.
Where would they have hidden?
Inside the hidden door!
So you're saying the culprit was right there?
If that's it, the suspects are those who were alone at the time of the incident.
The only ones who didn't go to the dining room.
Kokichi and Kibo and Ryoma, right?
I knew the culprit was a male!
Behold, the culprit was hiding in the library the whole time. Before Kaede and Shuichi even placed the cameras.
Where would they...
So you're saying the culprit was lying right there? If that's true, the suspects are those who were alone at the time of the incident.
Kokichi and Ryoma, right?
The culprit was before Kaede.
Where would they...
Inside the hidden door! The culprit was hiding in the library the whole time. Before Kaede and Shuichi even placed the cameras. Where would they have hidden? Inside the hidden door!
No, that's wrong. Wait a minute, Angie. I don't think it was possible to hide in the hidden door.
What? You dare challenge Atua?
I don't think the hidden door was ever used. While investigating the mastermind, I placed dust on the card reader. If anyone swiped their card key, the dust would have fallen.
We already confirmed during the investigation that there was no dust on the floor. The bookcase hadn't been opened, so I doubt anyone was hiding in there.
The fog has lifted. You've still got a ways to go.
Huh?
The culprit could have been in the library before the cameras were even set. You won't be able to prove anything with weak reasoning like that. Even if we rule out the hidden door, the library's got no shortage of hiding spots. There's piles of books all over. Since the culprit was there before the cameras were placed, they could have been hiding there, yet they took out Rantaro, then took off.
But if the culprit killed him and ran away, wouldn't they have been caught on camera?
Not if they went back into hiding. Right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in, rejoin everyone, and be none the wiser. Not if they went back into hiding. Right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in, rejoin everyone, and we'd be none the wiser.
I'll cut your words! The culprit met him inside the library? That doesn't seem...
Let's hear it then.
If you take a look at the 3 pictures from the camera we placed near the front door, this is when Shuichi and I met up with Kaito and Tenko, and then rushed in. This one shows the other 4 people running in after they heard Tenko's... And finally, you can clearly see everyone...
I guess the one who's...
So the real question is how the...
We cannot continue until we had...
It's quite...
You're up.
But both...
How about the vent in the lab? But Shuichi...
The culprit waited until...
I get it! When I set the cameras, I also stacked some books in front of the vent. If someone did crawl in and out from the vent, the books, while we were investigating, they were still...
Maybe they put the books back when they left the room.
That would be quite difficult to achieve on such a narrow bookcase.
If we've ruled out the vent and doors, then how'd the culprits get in and out of the library? Maybe... divine intervention?
Gonta no Ken...
Huh? What is that?
Shuichi would never do that.
You had better speak soon.
Fess up already!
Hey, should we...
Don't tell me you're gonna put...
Well now.
Yeah? culprit is, but I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, but there's...
Say something or...
You're tongue-tied silent.
Wait just a minute! None of that... Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on... When are you suggesting Shuichi... Were you really together the whole time? Huh? I'm asking if you two were on lookout. Well, I guess...
So that's when Shuichi went to kill...
No! Shuichi wouldn't kill...
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth, or all our lives will be lost.
I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction. I get it. The security alarm didn't ring until after Shuichi returned to the classroom. It only rang after Rantaro moved the hidden door, which means he was still alive. If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means...
By the way, I want to... Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right?
Huh? Yeah, Shuichi was the one. What about it?
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
No, I...
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor?
A lie?
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the... But in actuality, he was holding it the whole... And when he met up with you, he secretly... To make the security alarm go off.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had...
I see! Sneaky little fucker!
The security sensor was armed, but... The moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi... She had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from... the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it, in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake. The security sensor was armed, but... The moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from... the sensor when...
Shuichi secretly moved it.
In order to trigger...
The alarm.
So when Kaede heard
the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move
the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake. The security sensor was armed, but... The moving bookcase triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard from... the sensor when Shuichi moved it.
The security sensor was armed, but... The moving bookcase triggered it. The security sensor was armed, but... The moving bookcase isn't what... As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard...
came from...
the sensor with secret...
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out,
Shuichi had it the whole time. The sound Kaede heard came from
The sensor.
when Shuichi's secret. The security sensor was armed, but
the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had
the whole time. The sound
Kaede heard
came from the sensor when
Shuichi secretly moved.
in order to trigger the alarm. So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase. Only an idiot can make that mistake.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase triggered it. The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase triggered it.
No, that's wrong. Wait a minute. This is weird. If the security sensor... We wouldn't have been able to take that pic. We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by...
Oh, that? Easy to I guess you're right.
You're giving up that easy?
Yeah...
You speak as if you...
So you see?
Now wait just a minute. The security that would get you.
He could have...
It's certainly plausible.
Should we...
So the old...
Wait! Shuichi, please.
Shuichi? What? Hey, you gonna...
Are you okay with being...
Let's go over the case one more time.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
But he had it turned off.
And so when Rantaro moved the bookcase, a picture was taken without the alarm sounding.
Then taking advantage of the camera's interval timer,
Shuichi hid in the library and murdered the shit out of Rantaro!
And then he grabbed the security sensor from the bookcase and returned to the lookout spot.
Afterward, he set off the receiver in front of Kaede on purpose to make her think the murder had just happened. Praise be to Atua, we've got this case! So Shuichi owed Kaede.
Let's go. Go over the case one more time.
the security sensor was placed on the bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
But he had it turned off.
And so when Rantaro moved the bookcase, a picture was taken without the alarm sounding.
Then taking advantage of the camera's interval timer,
Shuichi hid in the library.
And then he grabbed the and returned to the spot.
Afterward, he said...
Case one more time.
the security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also...
Let's turn this lie into the truth. Sorry, you guys. I forgot
Forgot?
to tell you the So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the...
If that is true, then the entire premise of the argument,
Is this true,
Of course!
That'd only screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Or perhaps you wanted to cover for...
Huh? I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to...
Words from a true heartless robot.
That is a heart...
Well, what do you guys think?
I do want to believe Kaede.
Hold on! Split, did you just...
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
You hid what you knew about the You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
Gota!
But Mew silent about intervals, too.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
You hid what you knew. You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Gota!
But Mew silent about intervals, too.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time.
Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
But that's Kaede.
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through. Everyone, you have to believe me. Shuichi is not the culprit. If we vote for Shuichi, we'll be making the wrong choice. And if that happens, I definitely won't let that...
Kaede.
Yeah, it's just like Kaede said. Shuichi... Gonta believe in Shuichi too. Gentle...
Well, if Shuichi...
We've already exhausted...
No way. There has to be... Right, Shuichi?
Huh?
Shuichi, even though you're not... It's because you realize something. You're scared to reveal the truth. I thought so. Shuichi, answer me this. Don't be scared to say it. Please.
The picture.
Picture?
The picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door. I always thought it was suspicious. The way Rantaro...
What's this?
If you look at the picture, it looks like Rantaro is trying to remove the camera, but that must mean he noticed the camera.
That's true.
I believe it was when the camera took its first picture. This picture was taken when Rantaro... At that moment, something made him notice the camera. So he tried to remove it. The sensor was triggered, and that's when this picture...
If that is the case, we must find the reason why he noticed the camera.
You're confusing everyone! Except me, of course. Just get to the fucking point!
I've been contemplating what it... And the answer...
I get it! Because of the flash, right?
Yes. The flash went off. Rantaro noticed the
But how can you tell the flash went...
Well, if you compare it to the other pictures that we have. Remember the pictures that were taken... This is the picture taken when I removed the front... This is the picture from when I removed the... And this is the picture of Rantaro.
Whoa! The brightness is totally different.
Same room, circle.
Because only the camera...
What was the purpose of leaving?
It's no...
I get it! The flash was used to lure whoever moved... So when the flash went off... And that's exact... Rantaro moved the bookcase, but the culprit didn't expect the...
Hey,
What is it?
is something wrong?
Strange?
Your last few remarks carry more conviction than before.
Do you know who the culprit is?
Yep, I know. I've known for a long... Because there was only one person able to set the flash... Isn't that right, Shuichi? The culprit of this incident... No doubt about it. Well, this is as far as it goes. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get to the mastermind. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, Rantaro. I'm sorry, Shui. You stayed silent this whole time because you realized it already, but you can't do that. It may be the end of me, but I want my wish. I'm giving it to you, Shuichi. From now on, you're going to carry on my wish. You're going to protect...
Kaede, that's so cool. It's cruel, but... I understand. You can trust me. I won't let your wish go ungranted.
Kaede is the culprit.
Huh?
Kaede?
Wait! That's not possible! Right? Kaede? Wait!
Just kidding! Huh? Did you guys really think I'm the... Psh, come on, guys. When Rantaro was murdered, I was in the classroom with Shuichi. After that, we went to the library, and that's the first time I even saw... Plus, I never met up with Rantaro. I never had a chance...
Yes. No way.
Jeez, of course not. Do you think I'm... My hands are only strong enough to play piano.
Then accusing you of being the culprit.
Yup, it's wrong. Shuichi's just joking around. Right, Shuichi? No matter how you look at it, I couldn't have killed...
No, I'm not joking around.
What the hell did you just...
It seems as though Shui...
Of course I am.
Why don't you tell me then? How did I kill
Yeah, how? You and Kaede...
How Kaede killed Rantaro should become clear when you...
Where she used the shot...
Huh?
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro was killed in the library.
That's the only explanation.
In which case, it's impossible to be the culprit. I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi. I have an alibi.
When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom sitting watch with Shuichi.
Saw Rantaro. How'd she kill him?
It's important to establish
where the culprit used the shot.
We know that it was in...
That's wrong!
Kaede didn't use the shot put ball. She used it at the first floor classroom.
Hold on. How could...
She rolled it. She rolled the shot from the first floor.
I am skeptical that she could perform such a...
So it was a magic shot put...
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible!
It's not like it started rolling on its own.
I agree. It's just like Ryoma said. The shot rolled along the top of the bookcase.
The shot.
That's it! You said you would use your drone to make a floor. That's it! The moment we ran out of... When the sensor went off, I ran out first. And then Kaede followed. But...
I refuse to believe that Kaede is... I still have my doubts.
Kinda doubts.
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right?
That's wrong! The murder occurred while the killing game... So the library... That's it! That can't be.
But if all of that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Kaede, you know. She kept preaching about working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood!
No, something...
You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. You think I wouldn't do it? It's all my fault! You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. Ah! I'm the one who killed Rantaro! That's the truth of this case! And that's all there is to it! I'm a terrible murderer. I betrayed everyone! I'm the one who killed Rantaro! That's the truth of this case! Ah! Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me, then... Don't look away from the truth! Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me, then... Do you know what I was trying to do?
You weren't trying to save yourself. Kaede wasn't targeting Rantaro. She was targeting the master. She was trying to end this. Isn't that right, Kaede?
I see. Otherwise...
So,
But it's all my... Kaede trusted my detective skills. I told her the master... And that's why... It's all my fault. She...
Stop. Please, don't... It'll be harder for me. None of this is your fault. Everything's my fault!
Kaede...
Shuichi, can you...
This is the truth of the case! It all began 2 days prior, when Monokuma gave us the time limit added to this killing game.
After the announcement, some of us decided... I had my own plan. To expose the mastermind, the culprit and I set up hidden cameras. There was a hidden door in the library. We deduced that the mastermind... The next day, we asked Mew... We then went to the warehouse. All we needed were disposable... But the culprit found something else. That's right. They put the cameras as well as the shot in their bag. Then, on the day the time limit would expire, the culprit and I collected the mod. Once there, we searched the room for but even then, the culprit... They began... Then, they moved the pile... After that, they put... It appeared... They used... After the cameras were set, we kept a look... During the stakeout, Rantaro... After watching that group enter the game room, with about 1 hour remaining, I assumed it was the mastermind. I was in such a hurry, looking back on it now. After I had left, the culprit took the shot and rolled it into the... This set the murder in motion. Rantaro had moved the book unbeknownst to him. The trap. First, Rantaro noticed the camera flash lured the shot the culprit came out of the library's vent, opening the vent grate and organizing under normal circumstances. But the promotional video was masking this. The shot kept rolling, then fell on Rantaro's head, killing him instantly. By the time we had entered the room, I imagine seeing Rantaro's body. The mastermind is dead. The game is over. Now we can all... But their wish didn't come true. It was murder. In an attempt... That's the truth behind your... And that concludes...
No. Damn it!
It is a truth I do not wish to accept. We...
Why are you still trying to get... Why, Kaede? If you had just been less selfless, why?
I'm...
Stop, stop, stop! Looks like the debate's finished.
stop.
Oh well.
Wow, wow, wow. Ah. Phew.
Is all that remains of a
Well.
right now.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song. A pretty song. It's a soothing song that... You noticed, huh? But I wouldn't have... So please. I believe in you, so...
Yeah, I'll try. From the bottom...
Yep. That's our goodbye.